Conspiracy News 12. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Shit's fire, bro. What I do for the game. Yeah, man. So it's Sunday. I got some nice, cool conspiracy stuff. In China, a sinkhole opens up. Damn, bro. Imagine you just shopping and boom, that happens. That's so fucking scary, bro. That's freaking insane, dude. Wow, look at that. Wow. Craziness. Wow. People were. Alright, mysterious illness breaks out in China, sparking epidemic's fear. Okay, it's overwhelmed with sick children. Crazy. The World Health Organization is seeking answers from China as an unknown respiratory illness has swept across the country. An increase in incidence of respiratory disease among children was first disclosed during a news conference by officials from that National Health Commission last week. In a statement on Wednesday, the WHO noted the increase reported by Chinese surveillance systems and said it is monitoring the system open closely. It has asked China for details of the spreading disease, specifically additional epidemiological and clinical information, as well as laboratory results from these reported clusters among children. Alright, cool. Like, this is how I get flagged. Jeez, man. This is crazy. This marks the first one in China since COVID restrictions have been lifted, while some health experts have been lifted, while some health experts believe a surge in respiratory illness is common after lifting of isolation restrictions. Others are raising a red flag regarding its source, which some are calling undiagnosed pneumonia. The program for monitoring emergent diseases was tasked with flagging outbreaks of infectious diseases and reported swabs of undiagnosed pneumonia, ammonia in children in the northern regions. Mirror UK reports ProMed then reported an induction of cases in the northeast in Beijing and the city of Luoling. In Beijing, children wards are reported to have been flooded by cases. Al Jazeera reported one major hospital in the city has reported that on average every day there are about 1,200 patients enter their emergency room. Exact figures for the cases are not currently available. However, Beijing schools are recording surges of numbers of children not attending school for a week or so. There have also been videos posted online claiming to show hospitals crowded with parents and children waiting to be seen by medics. Health officials have also stated that continuous plummeting temperatures are cause for concern. This country will continue to get colder from this week, meaning cases will be more likely to spread. China's National Health Commission has also put the influx of cases down to lifting restrictions for the first time ever since COVID. Officials cited a lockdown exit wave as the likely cause. Director of University College London's Genetic Institute said in a statement posted on X that China may be paying immunity debt after they dealt with COVID by stringently locking down the entire country. Below added that this have drastically reduced the circulation of respiratory bugs and hence decreased immunity to epidemic bugs. Bullocks added that the current information, there is no reason to suspect the emergence of a novel pathogen and that mycoplasma pneumonia, the probable source of most cases, and a bacteria that typically affects younger children, is generally fairly harmless. Chinese authorities have also mycoplasma as one of the circulating pathogens. They also the respiratory syncytial virus, syncytial, and SARS-CoV-2, the viruses that causes COVID. Chinese authorities have said there is a need to step up disease surveillance and strengthen the capacity of health systems. Precautions and systems used during the COVID pandemic have been put back into place after WHO advised the country to be meticulous about public health. Trying to lock us down again. Now this ignorant piece of shit, Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bozos. That's what I like to call him. This is the ignorance of who y'all think is gonna save the future. Jeff Bezos has pledged to spend $10 billion on fighting climate change, but owns a $500 million yacht spewing tons of carbon emissions every year, according to researchers. Jeff Bezos has pledged to spend billions of dollars to help fight climate change, nonetheless owns a $500 million super yacht that generates thousands of tons of carbon emissions each year, according to a new analyst by Indiana University researchers. Even though I don't believe in global warming, your climate change. See, they want to push climate change so we drive less and we have to pay carbon tax emissions. It's true. The Amazon's founder, 417-foot sailing yacht Koru, produces a astounding minimum of 7,154 tons of greenhouse gases annually, roughly 447 times the entire annual carbon footprint of your average American, the Indiana researchers found. The findings, based on publicly available data, come as the world's third richest man has committed to spending $10 billion over 10 years through the Besos Earth Fund to combat the effects of climate change. Fucking ignorant idiot, bro. Rich idiot. So far, the fund has doled out $1.84 billion, including for nature, conservation, and restoration, and transforming food systems. Okay, that's a good thing. And Kuro and its support vessel, the Abion, are the first yachts Bezos has purchased, according to the Nautica Channel. Billionaires such as Bezos, whose net worth roughly $161 billion, are invested in these issues like climate change and carbon emissions, and publicly they are very vocal about it, said Indiana anthropology PhD candidate Beatrice Burrows, who analyzed the ship's emission with anthropologist Richard Wilk. But because they are so rich and powerful, they feel they are entitled to travel in carbon-producing super yachts whereas you and I should drive less, should eat less meat. Exactly. That's where the ignorance starts. It's like telling us slaves what to do. Boating industry experts have fought over Kuru's green ability to travel via wind power, but Burrows sniffed that Bezos' three-mast Goliath generates a slew of greenhouse gases just by heating and cooling the vessel and powering the ship's various over-the-top luxury amenities such as its sauna, pool, and theater. Let's see his bitch. Him and his bitch. I don't see how in any way this can be considered to me environmentally friendly, Burrows said, whose findings were first reported by The Guardian. The super yacht was built by the Netherlands-based Ocean Co. and made its maiden voyage in April. Came with a 246-foot Abion, which is decked out with jet skis and a helicopter pad to accommodate the personal chopper of Bezos' fiancée, Lauren Sanchez. Bezos' wealth insulates him from the impact of environmental crisis, said Dario Kenner, the author of Carbon Inequality, the Role of the Richest in Climate Change. There is an emotional and physical disconnection from the rich in climate change. The poorest people have live close to the toxic air facilities, refineries, places where pollution is dumped, he said, explaining land is cheaper in those areas. If you're rich, you're rarely in the contact with environmental disaster zones. You're more insulated from extreme weather, from air pollution. Kuru's emissions aren't the only rough seas Bezos has faced in recent years over his environmental bona fides. In 2021, online critics torpedoed Bezos for traveling via helicopter to a party on Bill Gates' super yacht just days before attending the COP26 climate summit in Scotland via private jet. A spokesperson for Bezos told Observer.com, at the time the billionaire said use sustainable aviation fuel for his travels and pays for carbon offsets, which fund projects that reduce greenhouse gas pollution and cancel out carbon emission generated by the trips. The year before, hundreds of Amazon employees ripped the company for its ongoing contracts with oil and gas companies. Months after then, CEO Bezos promised to bring the online retail giant's operation to net zero carbon dioxide emissions by 2040. And Bezos Earth Fund did not respond for comments. Of course they didn't. This rich fucking coward. Piece of shit. Look at him. And then he's on a private jet that emits mad carbon on that shit. That's why I don't believe these fucks. Alright, so stalled century, bro. They can't let it go, man. Black Lives Matter is still here. Recycling, the news cycle is still here. They can't stop. All right, let's see what Devon Chauvin. I don't even think that don't even look like the dude that was kneeling on George Floyd's neck. It was all a psyop, man. It was a government fucking psyop, bro. Y'all fell for this shit. I got Den on the check and what it is. I gotta say what up. Yeah, man. Told him he's got to get back to YouTube, man. Anyways. So supposedly he got stabbed up in jail, man. And he's in critical condition. But his mom breaks her silence and... Here we go. Family of disgraced former police member Derek Chauvin claimed they were kept in the dark about the details of his prison stab and that required employees to perform life-saving measures. Chauvin's mother, Carolyn Paulenti, found out her son was seriously injured in a stabbing through the media and was not contacted by any officials on his condition, according to Alpha News on Saturday afternoon. That's fucked up. How the hell do these news agencies know and his mother doesn't even know? And that prison has an emergency contact number for me, Paulenti told the outlet. Paulenti explained she's worried and scared about her son's condition. I can't even think to say I haven't been to bed and made a path in my kitchen and living room floor by pacing. Paulenti said. Chauvin's attorney, Bill Moorman, said that he has tried to contact the Bureau of Prisons on behalf of his client's family to find out more about the stabbing, but he's yet to hear back from the agency. We have attempted to contact the Bureau of Prisons regarding the media reports regarding Mr. Chauvin, and we have not heard back, Moorman told the outlet. Gregory M. Eckerson, another of Chauvin's attorney, called out the prison for its lack of transparency. It appears to be indicative of poorly run facilities that indicates how Derek's assault was allowed to happen, Erickson said in a statement on Saturday. How the family members are in charge of Derek's decisions regarding his personal medical care and his emergency contact were not informed after his stabbing further indicates the institution's poor procedures and lack of institutional control, said the prison. Chauvin, 47, who's serving 22 and a half years for the May 2020 death of George Floyd, was attacked around 12:30 on Friday at the Federal Correctional Institution in Tucson, Arizona. Wow. Here's a picture of oh man, that's not the same fucking person, bro. That is not the same fucking I'm sorry, bro. That it looks similar, but it's not. Oh man, this that's such a psyop, bro. That was such a fucking psyop, bro. Alright. Sorry about that. This is another robot news. Man, AI is taking over, bro. Just like the aliens, they amped it. They vamped it up. They have vamped this fucker up. Look, alien bases may have been hidden underwater off coast of major U.S. state. All right, we'll look into that as a quick one. Elon Musk warns scared OpenAI AI chief scientist Laya Sutskever Sutskever. Wow, what kind of fucking name is that? As CEO Sam Altman's return fails to answer key questions. Elon Musk played a big role in persuading Elon Sutskever to join OpenAI as a chief scientist in 2015. Now the Tesla CEO wants to know what he saw there that scared him so much. Sutskever, whom Musk recently described as a good human with a good heart and the linchpin for OpenAI being successful, served on the OpenAI board that fired CEO Sam Altman 2 Fridays ago. Indeed, Sutskever informed Altman of his dismissal. Since then, however, the board has been revamped and Altman reinstated with investors led by Microsoft pushing for changes. Bill Gates right behind it. Sutskever himself backtracked on Monday, writing on X, "I deeply regret my participation in the board's actions. I never intended to harm OpenAI." But Musk and other tech elites, including ones who mocked the board for firing Altman, are still curious about what Sutskever saw. Late on Thursday, venture capitalist Mark Andreessen, who has ridiculed doomers who fear AI's threat to humanity, posted to X. Seriously though, what did yeah see? Musk replied a few hours later, "Yeah, something scared Layla enough to want to fire Sam. What was it? That remains a mystery. The board only gave vague reasons for firing Altman. Not much has been revealed since." OpenAI's mission is to develop an artificial general intelligence and ensure it benefits all humanity. AGI refers to a system that can match humans when faced with an unfamiliar task. OpenAI's unusual corporate structure put a non-profit board higher than the cap profit company, allowing the board to fire the CEO if, for instance, it felt the commercialization of the potential dangerous AI capabilities was moving at an unsafe pace. Early on Thursday, Reuters reported that several OpenAI researchers had warned the board in a letter of a new AI that could threaten humanity. OpenAI, after being contacted by Reuters, then wrote an internal email acknowledging a project called Q, which some staffers felt may be a breakthrough in company's AGI quest. Q reportedly can ace basic mathematical tests, suggesting an ability to reason as opposed to ChatGPT's more predictive behavior. Musk has long warned of the potential dangers to humanity from artificial intelligence. He co-founded OpenAI in 2015 and helped lure key talented included Sutskever. Enough of that crap, man. It's all just pre-predictive programming, bro. Really is. That's the point. Alien bases may be hidden underwater. I just want to prove may be hidden underwater. Okay. See that I don't want look. Alien bases may be hidden off the coast of a major U.S. state based on eyewitness reports. The UFO network claims the alien sites are believed to be concealed near Alaska. The alleged sightings of an alien craft from almost 80 years ago were made public at a time, but strange happenings in the area led the network's members to believe that UFOs move over water and likely have bases underwater. Makes sense. Other sites, the UFOs will be used to transport extraterrestrial life to other alien sites hiding in the waters, including Johnny Yek, who claims sightings of UFOs rising from the water are due to an underwater network. Other sites on Earth act bases for alien life include a mountain in Seoul, Korea, which is allegedly hiding a UFO. Yeah, I think that's bullshit. Anyways, we out. Conspiracy News 12. Peace.